up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hazonia at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. And it's Hood in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Three-pointer, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who was the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kerry, you put me in the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
you played with a lot of them, though, didn't you?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chalk. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I've ever played with. He can shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry Land, and Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passes in this league.
3 terrific names. And the second free throw, good. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Goes up on the wing. Portland, no good that time either.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Toronto shooting their first free throw. Of the evening.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here's Hazonia, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Right side, high post. Lillard against Lowry. It's stolen by Lowry. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Over Lowry. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Hazonia. And a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Siakam finds Lowry. To the inside, and Siakam throws it down.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops. Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyle Lowry. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Tolliver comes in for Mario Hazonia. Little, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And it's Kent Bazemore in for C.J. McCollum. And time, the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two, playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height, but on their offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
Count that one.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Van Vliet passes to McCaw. And the rebound by Nurkic.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Misses the layup. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Little. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 23 seconds left in the first. Van Vliet kicks to McCaw. Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. Anunoby. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Little. And that would have put in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
On the 4 for Portland, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Little in its small forward.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And Portland has possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
Here's Little, kept alive. Lillard from outside. Here's Nurkic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Patrick McCaw. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Lillard misses. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he's one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so he's still on the upslope of his career.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Here's Collins. After the Raptors pick up 2. At the top of the key, Hood. Here's Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lillard left side, over Lowry, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
The Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard finds Collins. Powell against McCollum. With the floater, and Gasol sends it back. They retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision returned to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop.
It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Pass to Powell. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assist increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Powell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Tolliver the pass to Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing, now recovering, and the basket by McCollum.
He's an excellent penetrator. I mean, as soon as McCollum sees a lane, he's all over him.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Not going to go that time. And so Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Lowry. Hazonia defending. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Right side against Gasol. Here is Whiteside. 5 points in the game. And they double up Whiteside. Here's Hazonia. The offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level. His determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Little, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. McCollum outside. Lillard scanning the floor. The rebound by Gasol.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the ball.
And the development of Damian Lillard helping propel this Blazers team to the top of the West.
Yeah, GA, that's why they call him Logo Lillard. And he's only extending his range. I mean, another playoff dagger in his resume. Finishing off OKC and then waving goodbye. Dame time is right now.
The drive by Siakam. Portland grabs the miss.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so Gasol will bring it up for Toronto. And Siakam throws it down.
the court like a point. That's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
Azonia up top, covered by Siakam. Little kicks to McCollum. And it's in there. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum scores inside, proving that he's more than just a jump shooter.
Toronto calls timeout. There's more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Ibaka right side. Here's McCall. He's guarded by McCollum. The basket counts in 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. Still working for consistency with the shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Little can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Anunoby passes to Hollis Jefferson. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Portland. The Raptors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Portland, Zach Collins comes in for Little, and Hood subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, easy call.
Raptors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
They get it again. Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, although he's young, Collins has already proven to be very polished. I mean, it'll be fascinating to watch this guy continue to develop.
And so Collins nails both of them. Here's McCaw. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So it's Portland now, trailing by 5. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Kent Bazemore is out there with Rodney Hood. And it's Tolliver in at the 3, the small forward. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bazemore with it. Nurkic kicks to Tolliver. Passes to Nurkic. Tolliver dishes to Hood. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Bazemore. That one a little long.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
To the paint, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for the Trailblazers, Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Mario Hezonja comes in for Collins. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Tolliver. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Bazemore against Powell. Now the pass to Hood. Rejected by Gasol.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
And Siakam throws it down.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Siakam finds Powell. They get it back. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Hezonja. Right side trying to break free, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Pass to Pop. The three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lillard against Lowry. And it's McCollum in the corner. Fires the three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Siakam, good.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
McCollum outside. Ring shot on the way. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
This is who McCollum is. Someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Can he keep it going? Siakam misses. here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 7-point differential. Good.
Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
Now here's Van Vliet. He is guarded by McCollum. Now here's Van Vliet. Left side Gasol. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Just 3 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The shot by Powell, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Azania. It counts, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Second chance effort. Here's Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. We've got 13 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. Out to Hood. Puts up a 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.